Hola YouTube, volvemos a The Council para jugar el episodio número 4 y vamos a hacer la parte 1 llamada punta de lanza. ¿Os acordáis que la madre nos decía que había demonios en la isla y no sé qué hostias? Pues vamos a continuar a ver qué pasa. Venga, dale, Manolo.
But where are we?
I don't know, but we better not hang around. Do you know what we're looking for?
We have to find that weapon. What do you know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
The what?
The Lance of Longinus the Centurion.
Now that you mention it, I did catch Von Wollner in the middle of an altercation with Piaggi.
What?
Von Wollner blamed His Eminence for having supplied Mortimer with all the lances in the Vatican's possession.
If Mortimer has all of them in his possession, it's not going to help us.
Seriously? You don't really believe that fable, do you?
Every fable is founded on true events. I'm not saying that everything adds up, but imagine if it really did exist.
Very well. Now what?
Well, now you know what you need to find.
Pardon?
I have to get to the wharf to prepare our departure. Let's get off this cursed island as quickly as we can. We shall come back when we are ready and armed.
But hang on.
Louis, let's first get to safety. We shall come back when we have the upper hand. Fear not. You take care of getting the lance. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our departure.
Hang on. At least tell me everything you know about this lance.
But I have never seen it. There's nothing else I can say, Louis. Well, you can always go snooping around Mortimer's study. I remember seeing paintings of Longinus there.
Hang on a second.
What's the matter?
Why did you shoot Emily's sister?
Do you really think now is the right time for this?
I want to know, Mother. Why did you betray her?
Listen, Louis, I don't think you've really understood my interest in the Al-Azif. It's not just simple curiosity about some old relic.
You tried to kill her.
And I had no choice, for crying out loud. It must not fall into the hands of the demons, or we are all doomed, don't you see? Listen, I don't know exactly what it contains, but I prefer to be one step ahead. If they want it, there must be a reason. And even if I don't know what it is, I want to stop them for safety's sake, no matter what.
Nothing will stop you if I understand correctly.
Enough, Louis. If you could see the extent of their power as I do, then you would understand what I'm saying.
All right, we'll do it your way.
One more thing. If they find you in possession of the lance, they won't let you get away with it. Choose only one and hide it under your jacket so you don't get caught with it. Then run and meet me on the wharf.
And if I get caught?
If they catch you in possession of the lance, we're all doomed. Do you understand?
Perfectly.
Good. And go talk to Piaggi. He's the one who probably knows the most about this.
Vale, pues tenemos que ir a hablar con Piaggi, así que vamos a salir de aquí. Porque Piaggi está, bueno, en algún lado, pero no aquí, aquí dentro. Y no sé, vamos a ver. Da un poco de miedo todo esto, de estar aquí con nuestra madre escondidos sin que podamos enseñarles nada. O sea, y que encima sean demonios, o sea, que es lo más triste, lo más chungo. En fin, otra vez el laberinto de los cojones, como siempre. Y vamos a ver. A ver si hay cositas por aquí también. Ah, mira, aquí hay un botecito. Ah, bueno, abrojo, y abrojo lo tengo al máximo. Creo que abrojo es el que menos uso de todas las pocioncitas estas que tenemos. Vale, este es el comedor y es donde suele estar Piaggi, ¿no? Las últimas veces nos lo hemos encontrado aquí. Ahora no. Ah, sí, míralo ahí. Uy, parece que se vaya a caer. Si lo tiramos ahí en plan Juego de Tronos, tío.
Your Eminence, would you have a moment to spare?
Not now, Louis. Please, leave me alone.
I beg your pardon?
I want to be alone.
Very well. I'm only searching for information about the lance of Longinus, the soldier. If you could...
You're not listening to me. You are playing with fire.
I heard you speak to Mr. von Wollner about it, and I was wondering if you could tell me something about it.
That was a private conversation. How could I have known that he was listening to us?
I see what you mean.
Louis, don't push it. Leave while you still can.
Your Eminence, are you all right? Your Eminence, are you with me? Can you turn around, please?
What do you want to know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
Your Eminence, turn around.
This is the weapon used by a Roman centurion on the very day Christ was nailed to the cross.
Look at me.
Longinus thrust his lance in the right side of Jesus.
Please.
As you wish.
His nose is bleeding.
So you are looking for the Holy Lance of Longinus, are you?
No, I was wondering about it myself.
Oh, Louis. It's even worse than I thought. I believe you when you say you're gonna come to find out more. But in that case, it means that Sarah didn't even tell you the point of it all. Because, believe me, you are looking for it. You are looking for the lance. You should know, you are not the only one. Lord Mortimer has spent a good part of his life and his fortune trying to find it. Never will he let you have it. But tell me, before going any further, have you spoken to anyone else about this?
Yes, my mother knows about it.
Of course, Sarah. Who else?
No one else.
What are you going to use the lance for, exactly?
If I told you why I needed this lance, you would never believe it.
Trust me, you can tell me anything.
It's our only chance to vanquish the demons.
Oh, my dear God, Louis. You sound just like Sarah. Do you realize you are following the same path, step by step? Sarah also started by imagining things. She too spoke of demons, I am told. She could no longer speak to anyone, and saw a hidden monster in every guest, lurking in the shadows, ready to devour her. You must let us help you. Louis, I thank you for your sincerity. I shall answer you about Longinus. You deserve to be told. His spear-headed lance did indeed pierce the side of the Messiah. His blood gushed out, covering the head of the lance. It was covered in the blood of Christ.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Eminence.
You are welcome. Be careful, Louis. You are on a perilous path. Don't follow Sarah's demons, my boy. Don't delve too deeply into her delusions, or you won't be able to come back. The demons that she is frantically trying to drive away are in her own mind. Take good care of yourself. God keep you.
Vale, pues podemos buscar más pistas. Y me imagino que el especialista en esoterismo es Wollner, así que vamos a ir para allá. Vale, aquí buscando la habitación de Wollner. Esa no era, es esta. No. Pues nada, seguir buscando. Señor barriendo, muy bien hecho. Pero podría barrar algo más que ese cuadradito pequeño que hay ahí. ¿Es esta? Sí.
It seems like he isn't here.
Perfecto, así podemos husmear un poquito por aquí. Vamos a ver.
The
Pues a ver.
signs of obscurantism.
Pensaba que esa poción era una jalea real, pero
Look, a
me
blog.
trolearon.
And apparently it's been used recently. I wonder what Volner was going to write. It's smudged. It's not all legible. I can make out the signature though and leave as if planned It's illegible. Let's see if I can find a solution in Volner's things here. Given his interest in alchemy, I wouldn't be surprised if I found something that revealed what's written somewhere in his room. What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted. Looks a lot like straw, and he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before. I've seen occult inscriptions like this before. They're not very common. As a matter of fact, I've only seen them once before, around the Lock of Al-Azif.
Vale, pues vamos a seguir mirando. A ver si podemos encontrar algo para descifrar el mecanismo el papel ese. ¿Esto qué
Chest
es?
locked with a 4-letter code. Surely a word close to the owner's heart.
Let's see. A simple toiletry case? Never mind. Just clothes. Chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from Von Volner. I should find something to help reveal the traces of ink on the blotter. Mother taught me a thing or two on the subject. And this name reminds me of something. Let's just see how good my memory is. Damn! It's diluted the ink. Now it's illegible. Right. It's not my lucky day. So, let's see what Volner has in his bookcase. A few works on religions, 2 scientific essays about human thought. Most of these works are on alchemy. Longini militis fabulum. Ah, what have we here? It looks like a kind of biography on Longinus the Centurion. Truly, Volner has done everything he can to get information about that lance. I'd better keep this one, though.
Did he say?
Damn, that's all I need. Maybe he knows something about the lance.
What are you doing in my room?
Sir, perfect timing. I was looking for you.
You were looking for me? Well, here I am. What can I do for you?
I was wondering if you might help me.
You're the one looking for the lance.
No,
Don't take me for a fool. You are looking for the holy lances.
I'm not looking for the lances of Longinus von Volner. I'm looking for the lance of Longinus. The one that pierced Christ's side.
You are playing with fire.
Don't take it the wrong way. I'll leave you all the copies. Don't worry about that.
Good answer. What are you playing at, Richet? Mortimer's the one who has that cursed lance.
How long have you been looking for it?
Ah, I see. You want it, and so you plan to steal it from Mortimer.
For a long time. Isn't that right?
Why, you little swine! You're planning to give it to Sir Gregory. You're looking to double-cross me and Piaggi too.
What on earth is he talking about? Mr. von Volner, would you be so kind as to calm yourself down, please? All I'm trying to do is make amends for His Eminence's errors. Sir Gregory should surround himself with better people, if you want my opinion, but Piaggi is a friend of my mother's.
What? You want to help Piaggi?
I just told you that's what my mother would do if she was here. I heard you in the corridor, and he seemed to be in serious trouble because of the lances. I'm only trying to help him.
Ah. All right, Louis. I thought you were trying to manipulate me. But please, excuse me. I got a little bit carried away. But you can't get ahead by staying in the shadows on a case like this. There are already several of us searching for the lance of Longinus. And it would be smarter to pool our information.
Unfortunately, I've barely made any progress. I'm still trying to find out what the original lance really looked like.
Ah, let me reassure you, we've all been there, given the number of copies there are in existence. It also took us quite some time to discover its true shape. Many believe the central part of the head of the lance to be covered in gold, whereas, in truth, its center is made of an alloy of copper and iron.
That does make sense. In those times, a centurion wouldn't have any chance of possessing a lance made of gold.
Ah, that is the perversion of Christian idolatry. A copper lance could not have been noble enough to pierce the side of Christ.
Anyway, thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Louis. Keep me posted as to your research. We're bound to end up recovering it.
I'm counting on it. See you later. I managed to get the biography of Longinus the Centurion. Let's see what it can teach me. An interesting passage here tells me that the lance is engraved with the symbol of the first Christians, the fish.
Vale, pues ya al menos hemos conseguido información importante. Y otro sitio interesante que se me ha ocurrido es en el despacho de Lord Mortimer, que os acordáis que había una estatua gigante con un pavo con una lanza que parecía Neptuno. Pues a lo mejor es Longinus. Así que vamos a ir para allá y a ver qué descubrimos.
Saint Longinus. Let's take a closer look at his lance. It is shaped like a leaf, like the real lance, maybe. How can I be sure? I think this statue does represent Longinus, armed with a lance that wounded Jesus, the Holy Lance. How can I find out if this is an exact representation? There's no way of being certain of it. Hey, looks like there's a symbol engraved on the tip. Yes, a fish. The Christian fish, no doubt. It can't be a coincidence. It must have been done on purpose. Huh. Good thing I took a closer look.
Bueno, pues ya está, tíos. Vamos a volver donde estaba nuestra madre y vamos a ver el tema de las lanzas, a ver si encontramos la que toca. Así que hasta ahora. Se me ha ocurrido que aquí había un libro, el libro este de la Biblia, de que a lo mejor hay información sobre la lanza de Longinus. Así que podemos mirar.
The Bible must mean the lance which finally took the life of Christ. The 4 Gospels each give an account of the death of Christ. Let's see what they can tell me about the lance. There's nothing about the lance in this account of the crucifixion. This apostle does not mention the lance in his description of the death of Christ. There's no mention of the lance in what Luke says about the death of Christ. Ah, there. When they came to Jesus and saw that he was dead already, they broke not his legs, but one of the soldiers with a shimmering lance pierced his side, and forthwith there came out blood and water. And he that saw it bore witness, and his record is true, and he knoweth that he saith true, that ye might believe. A shimmering lance? What is this telling me? The medieval Hermetic traditions evoke the idea of using noble materials for relics, which the monasteries often made themselves in order to attract pilgrims. Of course, they had to inspire greatness. So here, we might think of gold, whereas a centurion could not have hoped for anything better than copper at the time. The true lance would not have been a luxurious weapon.
Vale, pues ahora con la información que hemos sacado tenemos que buscar por aquí la lanza de Longinus, la real, porque decían que había muchas, que habían traído todas las lanzas de la Santa Sede. Y eso.
This sarcophagus is engraved with the name of Clemens III. Good God! The one whose cross allowed me to enter.
Vale, pues vamos a seguir. A ver si encontramos algo por aquí. Ahí hay otro sarcófago abierto. Y por aquí parece que no hay nada más. Ah, sí, mira una lanza.
I can see that this spear has a so-called leaf shape. It is copper rimmed. I can see the tip is engraved with the symbol of the Eye of Ra.
Vale, esta no era seguro porque esta tenía el símbolo del ojo de Ra y lo que nosotros buscamos es el símbolo del pez. Así que tenemos que seguir mirando. Aquí me marca algo, pero no sé qué es. Ah, es una botellita.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Oh, keep it, my friend. Perfecto. Vale. Aquí no hay nada. Ahí hay una...
Flavius Aetius. It was cut a long time ago. You can tell by the rough hacks of the tool and the patina of the stone. This sarcophagus is very ancient. I'd say it's several centuries old. This sarcophagus has been ravaged by time. It's sort of ageless, I guess. It's entirely sculpted. We can see that this lance has a particular spear shape. It is coated in gold. You can distinguish the symbol of the fish engraved on the tip, barely noticeable.
Vale. Esta podría ser si no fuera porque está recubierta de oro. Y la nuestra tiene que estar recubierta de cobre. Porque sí que tiene la forma y sí que tiene el simbolito. Pero bueno. Aquí hay una más que no hemos visto.
Well, here we can see this lance has a leaf shape, is gold rimmed, and a fish is engraved on the tip.
Vale, esta también tiene el borde, es de oro, así que tampoco puede ser. Así que no puede ser esa, claro.
We can see that this lance has a leaf shape, and, well, it's in gold. I can see that a crucifix is engraved on the tip, just barely visible.
Esta tampoco puede ser porque tiene el símbolo del crucifijo y nosotros buscamos el símbolo del pez. Además el crucifijo tendría que ser anterior, claro.
Let's take a look at this lance here. It has a very special leaf shape. It is copper rimmed, and I can see a fish symbol engraved on the tip.
Yo creo que es esta.
I must be sure of my choice, though. I can't pick the wrong one. Am I really sure this is the one to take?
No sé, pero tiene forma de hoja, está hecha de cobre, tiene el símbolo del pez. Así que yo, no sé, yo cogería esta, yo qué sé. Podría ser cualquiera. Venga, vamos a cogerlo. Vale, y nos vamos ya para allá, con nuestra madre que nos espera en el embarcadero. Y nos vamos pitando de esta isla de locos. A ver qué pasa, la verdad es que está interesante, a ver si volvemos con un ejército y los matamos a todos. Molaría, ¿a que sí? Bueno, hemos superado la misión por fin. Hemos elegido la lanza de Longino, hemos convencido al cardenal, he conseguido sacar la información de Warner. No hemos visto todas las lanzas de Longinos y no hemos encontrado todas las pistas, pero bueno, yo creo que hemos elegido bien. En fin, espero que os haya gustado, dadle un like si es así, suscribíos y nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. Adiós.